in order for all of this to work in the end, ultimately you have to have a delusional quality about yourself. I think Will Smith was quoted as saying that there has to be a certain level of delusion if you want to be successful. And even Steve Jobs, the man who is one of the greatest minds of our generation, who brought us all of the Apple products, which I'm not an Apple product guy, but I can definitely appreciate the technology for what it is. Team Android over here. But nevertheless, one of the founders, or one of the top guys in Apple, called it a reality distortion field when talking about this dude. That's the legend, that he was just able to totally disassociate from this plane of reality and only focusing and hone in on the results that he wanted, so much so to the point to where he was able to hypnotize or persuade others to recruit them to help him get the job done. It's called a reality distortion field. Ultimately, they also said that's what took him out, of the cancer that took him out, because he, I guess, kind of dissociated to the point to where he felt like he can overcome it. And he didn't take the physical precautions that he could have early enough to prevent it. And so they are saying that that is what ultimately, the same thing that made him great, it's the same thing that also took him out. I guess that's debatable, but nevertheless, what I'm saying is you have to have a delusional quality. Like I said, you can observe present circumstances or facts as reality without them becoming your authority, and you can continue to affirm in the face of adverse circumstances, and you have to if you want to get to where you're going, because things won't always line up and look or feel how they're supposed to, or ultimately how they will initially, but you have to continue to persevere in the face of it. The Bible says that Abraham hoped against hope, and so he didn't have any natural reason or case for hope or to be optimistic, or even sure about what it is that he was standing for. But even in the face of that, he continued to believe and stand in it to the point to where it hardened into fact or persuasion to where he couldn't be moved. And it's the same thing with us. We have to have a delusional quality about ourselves. And when I say that, there's a thin line between delusional and magical thinking. No matter how delusional you are, at least right now anyway, you will never become a giraffe, or there are certain things that will never be. So you have to be delusional against natural law, but ultimately spiritual law transcends natural law. So you have to be in alignment. So if it's in alignment with your calling, with your purpose, with there are certain factors, but if you are in alignment with that and you are delusional against the qualities of this 3D, you'll be sure to get what it is you